Hi guys, welcome to week 28 of our Pershore Road project. So this is the 5-bed HMO, all en suites in Sturchley. So this week it's mostly the fencing, the outside, so the cementing and the repainting of the sort of the passageway, and also the carpets are in. We've already ordered the furniture and I've already let 3 of the rooms, so there's only 2 rooms left now. The rent has actually been pretty good as well. So the purpose of this video is to show you what happens at this stage of the project and also to show prospective tenants and existing tenants where we're at with the project, because obviously a lot of you guys would want to know, and this is a good update video for yourself as well as prospective tenants and existing tenants. Okay, so let me turn the camera around and talk to Ashley.
Cheers. So I'm just going to quickly show you outside quickly. The guys are working, so we don't want to get in their way, and we haven't got any PPE on. So I'm going to be really quick, and then we go into the house. So you can see our man out here is concrete in the area, ready for us to do what we're going to do. And we're not going to say too much because we've been asking the community a lot for ideas. So now we know what we're doing. We're going to let you wander for a little bit until it's finished. And then see out here, we've showed this a couple of times, the actual walkway onto the main road. Now you can see we've actually taken out all the weeds, so we've de-weeded all along here, and then we've actually concreted it, so it just means that there's never going to be any weeds growing out from here. So there are a few houses sort of behind where you are too, and ultimately the residents use this walkway quite frequently. Now we've been on this project for, coming up to 6 months now, and generally it's messy out here, isn't it too? The weeds have obviously got worse as summer's gone on.
Nobody's looking after it, really.
We can't see anybody looking after it. So for us, we consulted with a couple of the neighbours and who we believe owns these 2 walls, and we've just cleaned it out now. We haven't been able to consult every neighbour, but I don't think there's going to be any neighbours that are opposed to us actually tidying up a walkway which they use. Also putting on a lick of paint as well, just to actually brighten it up so it's a little bit more secure for the residents. So it's obviously mainly for our tenants and our property, but for us we're adding a little bit of value to the community as well. It just means it's a little bit brighter for the existing residents of the homes up there, and it just visually looks nicer. Let's have a walk into the property then. So as Stu said, already doing a great job. 3 out of 5 rooms left, so well done for that too.
Nice one.
So this is us now really getting to the last stages. So let's step in. So kitchen, as you guys have seen, still a little bit of a storeroom now, but we are getting some ideas about what we're going to finish up on. And again, over sort of the next week or so, we're going to be springing into action, getting the furniture rolling, getting the last sort of final bits of the dressing in, while the builders are working on the outside. Now, for the most part, the inside is pretty much done. There's a few snagging issues here and there. We've actually got the carpeting now, which I will show you, and I've also got our blind fitters. They're actually going to be coming this afternoon sometime. So on the next video, you'll be able to see the blinds fitted and hopefully all the furniture also. So into the room, let's have a look at the carpet. So it is that's good. So it is a pretty thick premium carpet. So this, I believe, is about 12 mil. You can see it's a really thick carpet, really good tread, and I think you've gone with a 10 mil underlay too. Yeah. So it's a 10 mil underlay. So there is a real good thickness, and there's a real sponginess about it. It's really comfortable. All floors have been leveled with South Level anyway, so we're looking good, man. I like it too. Just needs a bit of a hoover up, but it does need a couple of days to actually settle. And that's what we've been advised.
And then there's always the issue, or something we have to be mindful of when it comes to fire doors as well, and carpeting.
That's the biggest thing. So we've run into issues previously, probably when we were a bit more inexperienced, but run into issues where fire doors have been fitted, everything's been done, and then we've laid the carpet after, and then door doesn't open or close. Now, what this means now is it means that effectively, at the start of the project, when we're fitting the fire doors, when we purchase them, when we're doing that whole process, we have to have an idea. It doesn't have to be exact, but it does have to be within a few millimeters. But we need to have an idea of the carpet that we're using, and the underlay, and ultimately what the finish is going to be in here. So it means that we haven't had to do any shaving in this door, and the clearance is actually perfect for a fire door, so it works.
Yeah.
Perfect for us. So those are sort of some of the small nuances that we probably take for granted now that we know it, but can be really expensive and really costly. I mean, if this carpet, if the door couldn't close or couldn't open, you've got a couple of options. One option is changing the carpet, which is probably not going to happen. And then the second option is obviously to shave down the door. Now, as you guys know, with fire doors, there's only a certain amount that you're allowed to shave off. So if you had to shave off, I don't know, pull a number out, say 10 mil, you're not going to be able to do it on a fire door. So then it may mean changing the fire door, potentially even changing the fire frame, repainting, putting all the door furniture on again. It's a huge job for something that can be mitigated early on.
Yeah, and so it's just fire regs as well, which is really important stuff.
Exactly. We can't fall foul of fire regs. So some people that you may know with fire doors may just shave until it fits, but that's not the right way to go about things. So step into our second room. So this is the smallest room of the property, smallest room, but still a really good space. Again, you guys would have seen sort of at the original design stage when we were walking around that we knew where a lot of the furniture was going to go, so we know where the bed's going to sit, we know all that type of stuff. So looking forward to it. I mean, there's not really anything that we can see apart from dressings. I mean, we're going to get the blinds in. Bathroom's pretty much done. It's literally just now small snagging issues, and we are done with it. Into our, what was our previous garage. So really big, nice, light and airy room. You can see we've kind of gone heavy with the grey. So we've got the grey aqua boards, we've got the grey bathroom furniture, grey floors, and then sort of the really light grey. I always forget the name. Skirting boards. Why do I always forget the name of skirting boards? So we've done all that. So what it means is that when myself and Tu come to sort of dress the property and add the accents to it, we do just need to add a little bit of a splash of colour to set it apart. Again, but you know, everything that we do is just fully functional. This is the reason why a lot of the time we don't go for sort of feature walls that people do and stuff. For us, it's a case of it's a white wall. We can get somebody in here. If we need to renew the wall, it's just a fresh bit of paint. It's not going out and looking for a particular type of paint that may or may not be available. So we just like to keep things easy.
And let the tenants put their mark on the property as well, or in the room anyway.
So up into the stairs. This was already an existing bedroom, as you guys would have known. But again, really nice big room. We're excited about it, aren't we, T?
Yeah.
And we are pretty much finished now. Two, I believe, is this room being taken?
Yeah, this room is taken.
So this room's been taken as well. So Two's smashing it out again. Property is not finished, but Two's more than halfway of filling it, which is a really good sign for
if you
everybody.
know what the timeline is and you sort of you know what the plan is and you know what the backup plan is, then it's easier to let properties during development.
Exactly. And I think this sort of period now, the last couple of weeks where we're starting to get to the final bits, the main things that you're thinking about are carpets, furniture, blinds, what have I missed? That's the main big things, aren't they? Getting broadband in here, ensuring
utilities.
all your meters are sorted, which is something that we left a little bit late. But yeah, just tying all that stuff in and just ensuring it's getting done in time for the tenants. Now, the good thing about this was, I think, 2 weeks ago, you let the first room to. Yeah. So we knew we were sort of coming to an end. We didn't have an exact deadline at the time, but once we confirmed to the tenant, then we had a a sort of hard deadline to work towards, which was really good for us. I feel like I'm bouncing on this carpet.
I know. It's quite
So The biggest room, again, already let, but this I would say is our flagship room, isn't it too? So really excited about this one. Again, it's already been let, but we're still quite excited about getting it dressed and just sort of seeing it. I would say too, isn't this probably one of the biggest rooms?
I think it's probably the biggest room we've ever done.
We've done in HMO, haven't we? So again, for us, it allows us to be a little bit more creative and get a few more ideas about if we are going forward going to be having rooms of this size, how are we going to lay things out? Again, we're going to be looking at a sort of a more of a living area, bedroom area over here with bed, chest of drawers, wardrobe, etc. And then we're looking at this space here to be more of a living area. So that's how we originally designed it, didn't it too? Because we knew we had so much space, we wanted to sort of, keep it as one big studio room, but also just have, little sort of pockets where people can, sit and watch TV, study or read or whatnot. So we're getting there. And then, finally, our terrace.
So that's gone off for a bit of privacy, a bit of security, hide the stuff back there. Originally, I thought we were just going to put this up. I think there might be some miscommunication, and then they put that up as well. And that, which feels like it's a bit more enclosed, a bit more trapped. So we're going to take that away so that the tenant here can then see other tenants down there with the courtyard, interact with them. We'll probably leave that there.
I think it's a good idea too, because it's a sunny day today, isn't it?
Yeah.
The sun's
The sun's coming down this way.
At any point where the sun's over there, we haven't got this, and the tenants then can potentially be down there in the courtyard area.
Because you don't want to be looking into other people's windows. You don't want them looking into.
Exactly. I mean, where we're at now, nobody, apart from the people that are high up there, nobody can actually look into this terrace area. So you can have fun out here.
Yeah. So this is a nice space.
Yeah, it's really nice. So all good. So I think next video we're looking at the blinds will be in, potentially furniture will be in. Depending on well, we need to get it in.
We have to.
We need to get it in.
No choice.
And then the
Grass
white
will
goods
be in. Oh yeah, white goods, grass.
and the
Artificial
courtyard
grass.
area should be coming to a close or pretty much finished.
Yeah, that should be painted, and we need to get some outdoor furniture.
Yep.
And that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
So I quickly show them. Show them this. So this isn't, as you can see, this isn't a normal carpet. This is some hard-wearing commercial carpet. So we've put that on the stairs out to the terrace. Obviously, because we feel like it's probably going to get heavy use, and we've just gone with a different carpet that's not going to wear away like this carpet. As you guys know, this carpet is very thick, and this is hard-wearing commercial.
Because the tenant will be walking from there into here and carrying, probably water,
dust,
dirt.
leaves. It could be raining, so that works perfect for us.
Cool. All right. I think next week should be the last one, the one before last. Hopefully that's been helpful. See ya.